Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome all of you to this YouTube. This is Nirmala here. I'm doing this live for you all from my Europe Study Center's Chennai office. I know you're all busy on a weekend, but just half an hour to 45 minutes. I'm going to give a lot of updates as we are doing different domains every YouTube live. We finished our mechanical engineering. Why study mechanical engineering already? Why study computer science already? So in that series, today I'm going to talk about why study biotechnology, both undergraduation and post-graduation in Europe. All right. So I know many of you are attending and you are visiting office and taking counseling and getting started with the process. For September 2026, already applications are open for all the domains, not only biotechnology or computer science or mechanical, even for other domains like electronics, electrical, business, management programs. All the options for both bachelor's as well as master's are already open. So please do hurry up. You can see the number displayed on the screen. You can take down the number, book an appointment and visit our office. All right. So as I already told you that today I'm going to talk about biotechnology. Why a student should go for biotechnology undergraduation and post-graduation. Doesn't mean that Europe is only focusing on biotechnology. As you all know that Europe is focusing on all the different domains like mechanical, automobile, civil, computer science, biotechnology too, food technology, civil engineering, electrical, chemical, you name it, we have it. So we do have options for all the students, and we are sending in Europe Study Center, we have been sending students for public universities in Schengen countries. I'm going to talk about that in a bit. So welcome all of you once again. I'm sure all the video, everything is fine, the quality, everything is good. So let's go back to the topic. Give me a minute. I'm going to share you a very beautiful presentation. I've got it for you all today with lot of information about biotechnology. So stay tuned with me to get more information. Okay? Yes. Okay. Now, why study biotechnology in Europe? Because you are getting world-class education and cutting-edge research and innovation. Europe is presently focusing lot on research and innovation. So the students who are doing biotechnology, biology, life sciences, food technology have plenty of options. And what are the top biotechnology companies, pharma companies, and the very most important thing, what is the affordability? What is the tuition fees going to be? How the living expenses are, and how the students are going to manage? We are going to talk about all that, and what are the good career and job opportunities? That is what I'm going to discuss here today in this live. All right. So what is Europe Study Center doing in all these things? We are in this industry for 15 plus years, and we are sending almost 800 to 1000 students from only our four southern part of India, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, and we are sending almost 800 to 1000 students to a fantastic top ranked public universities in Schengen area. Okay, and at this time I would like to again emphasize that we are direct admissions office and we are not any agents or consultants. Okay, this is about Europe Study Center, and we focus on sending students to Schengen countries. You all can see a map here. The blue and the green area is called Schengen. Some of you may not know what is Schengen. So for those who doesn't know what is the meaning of Schengen countries and why one visa, I'm just quickly going to talk about it. Schengen countries are nothing but there are about some 29 countries who all agree to a common Schengen policy, and that is why they are called Schengen countries. And we are focusing on sending students to the top ranked universities, that to public universities in Schengen countries, where the student is going to go with one visa that is common for all the 29 countries. And you're all seeing UK and Ireland also in this map. They don't come under Schengen, they have separate visas. So we focus on Schengen countries. All right. Now, how is biotechnology in Europe? That is what is a big question. So Europe is currently, as I told you all, is focusing on innovation, okay, biotechnology innovation, and this biotechnology innovation is built on century old excellence, okay. So due to the academic strength, and they have world class infrastructure, research infrastructure, that is very very important, that is supporting their biotechnology and life science research, okay. And I would really call Europe as a leading biotech and pharma hub, I would really tell you, because as I told you, they are focusing on sustainability and innovation. This is Europe's the first thing when it comes to biotechnology. So I would say Europe is a global powerhouse because of the research activities which is happening now in Europe, and because of all the funding and all the new technologies which is emerging. All right, so that is why Europe is and what is the motive of Europe? Their motive, by 2030 they want to be the number one in leading life sciences and biotechnology. So Europe is entirely targeting to become the world's most attractive life science hub by 2030. That is what is their motive, and lot of research activities are happening. The students who are coming from other countries, like for example students from India, like international students, they get an opportunity to get in touch with all these activities which is happening in Europe. So the job opportunities, the research happening is really very very large in Europe. So you have to really look at doing your bachelor's or master's in Europe because of this reason. And if you see the universities, they teach you practically. So the practical way of learning is very important when it comes to even researchers in lifestyle and technology, right? So that is what is, and a lot of money is invested in these researchers. So you can see the strong government is funding for this growth sector. All right. And if you see what are the innovate clusters in biotechnology, they have industry concentration where 1,000 biotech companies are coming up from all these countries like Germany, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland. All these countries, Sweden, Italy, all these countries are focusing on biotechnology. So it is definitely very good. All right. So that is no doubt about it. So those students who are looking at focusing on these domains, like the biotechnology domain, you have great opportunity here. And they are also leading in immunotherapies, okay, immunotherapies, neuronal therapies, and vaccines. They have invented a lot of vaccines for all the existing diseases, and they are like doing treatments based on cellular biology and molecular biology. These areas are focusing on treating hereditary diseases, all these diseases. And as I told you, the innovation hub, it is going to be the innovation ecosystem. Diverse therapeutic areas and technology modalities are going to do a lot of discoveries in this biotech innovation landscape. So if you are a student from this domain, nothing like doing your master's or bachelor's in Europe, given all this information. Okay. So now what are the core areas in biotechnology? The core areas are molecular and cell biology, where the research is happening in the molecular level and the cell level. So understanding the life at a cellular and molecular level. So a lot of diseases like the cancer, genetic diseases, disorders are being treated under this. So if you are a student from biotechnology, and if you have an interest to focus on molecular and cell biology, definitely it is good. All right. And students who are planning to do research, PhD, and further research activity, because R&D, they focus mainly on R&D. So it is a great opportunity. The professors there are very very qualified, and after finishing the PhD, they have to do a postdoctoral fellowship, and then they have to become an assistant professor, associate professor, and then only they become a professor. We keep emphasizing this quality is the main focus there in any domain for that matter, not only biotechnology, even for other domains. The university focuses on these areas. Okay, the funding is happening. That is why the university does not rely on international students' tuition fees or any fees that is taken from the international students. That is why if you compare with US, Canada, Australia, the fee structure is very, very less. It is either no tuition fees or you are spending very less. In fact, you're spending lesser than the private institutions in our country. So why not go there and take part in all these research activities which is happening currently. So you get an upscaling your skills, and it's really very good to get working in these activities, research activities. And the students who wanted to pursue their PhD, they can specialize in genetic engineering, gene therapy, molecular biotechnology, cell biotechnology. All these specializations are there. But if a student is wanting to finish the masters and go for profession, mainline profession, then they can do the masters in biotechnology and or food technology, and then they can. But if you are like wanting to do molecular, cellular, cancer, tissue engineering, all this you have to do your research. So you have to know which one to choose during your masters also. So this is also very, very important. Okay, so let's see what are the domains we have in this. So the first one is molecular and cell biology. The second one is genetic engineering. Genetic engineering, they have a very advanced CRISPR and advanced gene therapy editing techniques, where the gene editing happens in a very precise manner. And the CRISPR is helping to do gene editing. They are able to exclude the genes which are causing the disease, and they are able to modify the gene. So they are able to treat a lot of diseases. These are all some of the advancements, also in the cancer research, it's helping. So genetic engineering is really fantastic in Europe. And if you are looking at doing this, you definitely have to do your masters here. And another one is food technology. Food technology, here they are focusing a lot of new innovations are happening under food technology, and they are focusing on sustainable food production and safety. This is a key focus on food technology. They are developing a lot of plant-based foods. They are trying to innovate and bring a lot of plant-based foods. So this is very important in terms of food technology. And biochemistry, so they focus on enzyme technology and metabolic pathways. So this is also very important. If you are interested in this, you can do this also. And the next one is microbial biotechnology. So this is like using microorganisms. What are the applications happening in the industry? So this comes under microbial biotechnology. So if you're a person who are interested in microbes, handling them and using them in industries, so this is a very interesting specialization under biotechnology you all have to look at if you are looking at this. And then the next specialization what we have is immunology and medicine, molecular approaches to disease treatment. So this is focusing on treating the disease. So this is another very interesting. If you are a student who are interested in doing immunology, then this specialization is for you. And then genomics and proteomics. So this combines bioinformatics and computational biology. So this specialization, it is kind of an interdisciplinary where bioinformatics and computational biology is combined. So here this is another specialization which we have under biotechnology. All right. And one more thing I wanted to tell you all, if you have any questions, you can send it to me on the number which is displaying on the screen, and I'm going to answer. Okay, so I guess I started getting some of the questions. Are biotechnology programs in Europe is taught in English? Yes, of course. 100% English taught programs only we are sending for biotechnology, whether it is mechanical or any other program. we send only to English taught programs. It is always good to go for English taught programs, and there is no need for you to learn any native language for admission purpose. Many students are still having this mind block that if I don't know language, I cannot get admission, or I'm going to study in German language, or I'm going to study in Italian language. It's not true. You are going to study everything in English. All right. So that is one question I keep getting even when I meet students. Is the program is English taught, ma'am? Should I learn the language? So you don't need language until and unless if the universities are telling it as a requirement, prerequisites for admission. All right. Okay, so next question is, can international students work in Europe after completing biotechnology studies? Yes, of course. That's what I was telling a while ago. If you're planning to do your if you're planning to go for work after finishing biotechnology, then you should choose masters in biotechnology, masters in bioinformatics, or food technology. These subjects, if you choose after your undergraduation, then after finishing your post graduation, you can go for a job. But if you're choosing, just now we were talking about molecular, cell biology, genetic engineering, gene therapy, tissue engineering, all these are research oriented subjects. So you can't stop within masters and you can't go for a job. You have to pursue till PhD. So these are all research oriented. So they focus on R&D, research and development. So these programs, if you are going to choose that in your masters, then definitely you have to do till your PhD. But if you plan to go for work after your masters, then you have to do masters in biotechnology, masters in bioinformatics, or food technology. All right. I hope it's clear for you. All right. So the next question we have is, okay, this is a question about scholarship. Are scholarships available for biotech students in Europe? Yes, of course. Why not? Scholarships in Europe is usually based on merits, and many consultants or agents in the market is misguiding the students, I would say, because they say that they will get 100% scholarship for sure. Please don't believe. If they are going to say that for sure we are going to get the scholarships, you have to really watch out continuing your process with them, because nothing is guaranteed. Scholarships are always decided by the university admission panel, and they will look at various criteria as a profile. They wanted to look at the profile as a overall, your SOP, your LOR, if you have done any research activities, paper presentation, mini projects, and your academic score. Everything counts, and the number of applications they have got in that particular year, and what number of scholarships they can give. Based on that only they will decide the scholarships. Okay, here I keep hearing this from many students that they visited some of the agents or some consultancies out in the market, and they were promised that 200% they are giving guarantee to get scholarship. I really don't understand how they can do like that. So please don't fall for all those sugar coated words. Here in Europe Study Center, we tell the students that if you are eligible for scholarships, we definitely are going to apply, but the results are always in the admission panel, the university's hand. Okay, whatever they are deciding, if the profile is good, if we get the scholarship, well and good. But if there is no scholarship also, we should be prepared. So that's how we guide the students here. There is no sugar coated word or no false promise, fake promises we do here in our office, and we guide the students for the last 15 years like that only. Okay, so that is the answer for the scholarship questions. All right. Okay. How does studying biotechnology in Europe help long-term career growth? Yes, definitely. If you're planning no short-term, no shortcuts here. In Europe, there is no way you can do any shortcuts like you're doing in other countries. Definitely here you have to plan for your long-term career goal. because you're investing so much money and you're investing a lot of time in this, so definitely you have to plan like that. Okay, so is it easy for biotech graduates to get jobs in Europe? Why not? Yes, of course. Just now I told you, so many industries, especially post COVID, countries like Belgium, Germany, lot of biotechnology companies have come, and many industries are focusing into this research in going forward. So Europe's target, I was just telling you, by 2030 they would want it to become the world largest hub in biotechnology and life sciences. So definitely students looking at this definitely have good opportunities. All right, so let me just go back to my presentation. So biochemistry and microbiology, I finished that. Yeah, bioprocess engineering. So this domain focuses on fermentation and large scale production. So they focus on fermentation, preserving the food. All these things are done under this, and they focus on extending the shelf life. So they are kind of reducing the waste products. So they are also very good. Then the very important thing is, another specialization under biotechnology would be drug discovery. So drug discovery is a huge market. Pharma industry is focused on this. So drug discovery, many opportunities are available for this also. Then regulatory affairs, GMP, GLP, GCP compliance expertise comes under this. So this is about the focus areas of biotechnology. So how does a biotechnology students learn? So they have wet labs, they have dry lab training, hands-on experience. No matter which domain, Europe is focusing on practical education. So this is very important. They focus 80 to 85% practical and only 15 to 20% theory. So they have the students get to work with PCR, DNA sequencing, molecular cloning techniques. So all these are taught to students and they do hands-on experience. That is a very important thing, because whatever you're learning, whether it is biotechnology, whether it is mechanical, whether it is civil, electrical, electronics, everything has to be taught in a practical way. You should know to implement that or in your real time. That is what is learning. So that is mainly focused in Europe. Okay, industrial fermentation and downstream processing, bioinformatic tools including R, Python, Linux and biological databases. All these are like available for the students, and the programs emphasize on laboratory training. This is very important. The students has to get hands-on with laboratory training, and then only they are job ready. So this is focused on in Europe, and these are another specialization, very important specialization, which is related to industrial biotechnology. They are focusing on biomanufacturing and sustainable production process, medical and biomedical biotech. Many inventions, many innovations are happening under this for healthcare and diagnostic solutions, because diagnosis is very, very important. It has to be accurately diagnosed before giving the treatment. So medical and biomedical biotechnology is focusing on healthcare and diagnostic solutions. Then again, I told you the fundamental research, molecular biology and cell biology, and bioinformatics and computational biology, data driven discoveries. AI and ML are used in a large scale in this domain, bioinformatics and computational biology. And sustainable biotechnology, this sustainability is where the Europe is focusing in terms of biotechnology, mechanical and other domains also. So the sustainability, how to reuse and how to cut the wastes and make it useful and sustainable, that is what this specialization is focusing. Pharmaceutical biotechnology, drug development and discovery, and how it is used to treat the treatments, treat the diseases. This is very important. And then plant and microbial biotechnology, then the food technology. These are all some of the career oriented specializations that you have in Europe. All right. So what are the opportunities you have? What studying this, what you can become? So if you are doing medical biotechnology, then you can become developing diagnostic tools and therapeutic solutions. Okay, You can go as a medical biotechnologist or industrial biotechnologist, where you're using optimizing bio-based manufacturing process. This is a very important one under industrial biotechnology. And as I told you, bioinformatics, you can go as a research scientist and clinical research associate. So you can also work in clinics, clinical research you can do. Then you can work as a QA or QC specialist. If you are interested in, if you are a person who have an eye for minute details and minute informations, then you can go as a QA or QC specialist. And food technologies. So the food technology is a big vast domain. I can do one live only for food technology also, because you cannot talk everything under one. It has a lot of variations, and they are like focusing on giving a safe, high quality and safe food options. Again, they are also into inventing lot of foods, creating lot of food from the waste. All these things are done under the food. As a food technologist, you can do all this. All right. So, and as I told you, immune based therapies is very much growing here. So if the students are from the biotechnology domain, please note down the number and do contact us. The applications are already open. As I told you, September intake, we have almost 600 students we have enrolled already, and they are in the process. And based on your profile, we would be doing a detailed analysis of what you have studied in your bachelor's, and based on that we would be suggesting you options. All right. So let me see what questions I've got. Again, I think I got few more questions. Okay. Can biotechnology students apply for PR after working in Europe? Yes, of course. Each country has a different requirement to fulfill with respect to PR, that is permanent residentship. And definitely biotechnology student, after finishing your masters, working there, fulfilling the language requirement, definitely you can apply for permanent residentship. No doubt about it. And we have posted in our YouTube channel many students who have done biotechnology, microbiology, and some one student has done his microbiology in Sweden, and now he is working in AstraZeneca. So many students have gone through us, and we have some 100+ students interview posted in our YouTube channel. Please, when you get time, go watch that. They have shared an excellent story, how they went, how they survived there, how they emphasized on learning, rather than doing part-time, and how they got their job and what they are doing, what kind of a job and work-life balance they are having. They have shared it extensively. We have published all this for the sake of students. Okay, so please go and watch. None of the companies have telecasted so many interviews, the students' testimonies, I would say. 100 students, and we are also going to do many more interviews from the students who went through us. So please go and watch that. You will have a lot of clarity on that. All right. And the biotechnology has also Erasmus exchange program. So this exchange program also helps the student to study in different universities. They are being given scholarships for this. So all these opportunities you have. All right. So let me go back to my so this is a thriving biotech industry and career opportunities. So please do approach us. We have so many. These are the industries which is hiring biotechnology graduates. I think one of you asked whether will I get a job. So these are the pharmaceutical, biopharmaceutical companies, life sciences, industrial, environmental, then research institutes, food and beverage. All these domains require biotechnology graduates. Okay. And all this you're getting under affordable education. So the tuition fees here for biotechnology would be either no tuition fees or 3 lakhs per year only you're spending as a tuition fees. The public universities offer this kind of a budget, so which is affordable for anybody. And the living expenses are also very less. And the total budget you would be spending would be around 12 to 18 lakhs. That's the total budget for 2-year program, which is definitely very less when compared to US, UK. The budget what you're spending for 2 years here is 1 year tuition fees in Australia, US, UK. So you think which is better, all right? And these are the some of the companies, the medical and pharmaceutical biotechnology leaders: Novartis, Roche, Sanofi, AstraZeneca, Bayer, GlaxoSmith, Nova. All these originated from Europe. So you have excellent job opportunities. You can work in all these. So these are industrial and environmental leaders: Novozymes, BASF, Evonik Industries, Clariant. All these are industrial and environmental biotechnology. And this is bioinformatics and computational industries. So this is Illumina. They are a leading DNA sequencing and genomics technology. They are Oxford Novoport Technologies. These are some of the companies which is in Europe. So you can get to work in these. Please do a lot of research on all these. QHGen, BGI Europe. They are focusing on genomics research and precision medicine. Then Orkin. They are focusing on AI-powered drug discovery. Sophia Genetics, data-driven medicine and genomic analysis. So as I told you, we have 100 plus student success stories. Please do watch when you get time and make use of this opportunity. All right. So these are like our contact numbers for all our branches. You can note it down, book an appointment and visit us. We don't charge anything for counseling. We give extensive counseling. We have an excellent team of counselors and admission team. We are very happy to have a one-on-one session. We spend almost 1 to 1.5 hours with each student, analyzing their profile. Then we map the courses based on the budget and the requirement, and we help the students for application as well as visa process. So make use of it. All right. Applications are already open. Please do approach us, get connected, and then visit our office, take the counseling, and then make a decision. All right. Thank you so much. Follow our social handles for more updates. We will be giving every specializations going forward, like how I did today biotechnology. We are going to talk about very soon about electronics, electricals, then chemical engineering, then civil engineering. We are going to do live very soon. All right. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.